1, 2, 3. Hello and thank you for clicking by on my channel today. My name is Shamina and this is my boyfriend Marcus. We have been in a relationship for 4 years now and we are currently studying in 2 different countries. I'm studying in London and he's studying in Norway. So we're thinking of doing this fun Q&A of how it is of actually being in a long-term and a long-distance relationship. To give you a little background on why we are not studying in the same country. And
the first reason was we had some different backgrounds, the price, and because my family is like totally Norwegian. And yours?
Yeah, I am an international student, but I am actually qualified to get a UK fee. So I'm actually going in the process of getting a UK fee, but for him it was differently.
Really much more expensive.
And also I was also granted a scholarship from the university and you were not, so it helped kind of the financial situation. And also in Norway they don't have any bachelor course for what I wanted to study, that was fashion. Only thing in like nearest Norway would be in Denmark, so then I would rather just then study in most renowned schools than to study in Norway. I'm studying fashion marketing and promotion at University Westminster, and you are studying?
I'm studying PR and communication at Høgskolen Kristiania, which is like...
It's an university, but it's a private university.
Yeah, in Norway we have like, instead of saying college for private and university for universities, we have høyskole for college. So yeah, it's basically the same, it's just, you know, make it complicated.
Just like a quick summarize of everything we have done. We have had a long distance relationship in the start of our relationship, but it wasn't like for 3 years, it was just really short, half a year. But now it's had this long distance relationship for more than nearly a year now. Nearly a year in September, so it's very different. We also moved in together really quickly in our relationship.
After
a year in our relationship we moved together. 2 to 3 years we have been living together. So right before I went to London, before that was the last time when we lived together. So now we are living in totally different countries. I mean, we have also lived in different countries, like in Turkey and in Prague, and where we have worked together as well. So we have done a lot of different things throughout our relationship. So that's just like maybe we will talk about that in another video if you're interested, so write in the comment section below.
So we meet approximately like once or twice a month, which is like kind of a long time compared to that we are like used to live together and see each other every day.
The first question is, how has the long distance relationship strengthened our relationship? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I wrote this because I really miss you when I don't see you. When you miss somebody really much, it's, yeah, as you say, it's more like valuable time we have together, which is really nice. But when you're like living together, you're like on each other's face all the time, and it can be kind of a little bit too much sometimes. I really like to miss you.
The same thing for me. When you are like living together and see each other every night or every day, you kind of like take the time granted. When you like apart for a really long time, it's like you really value the time. It's like, I only have 1 week, I have to do everything and a really good time, you know. For example, right now I haven't seen Sharmina in like a month, 2 months. Yeah, it's like, it's not like I'm going to just go to a friend or anything. It's like, oh, Sharmina all the time, you know. You kind of like get really excited. Yeah, it would be really boring to be together with us because we're like so stingy together and like, oh, we have to be together all the time. Yeah.
We're gonna go on to the cons of being in a long distance relationship. How has it weakened our relationship from being together all the time to not being together all the time? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I was about to write that one. If, for example, Sharmina is having a bad day, or like I having a bad day, or like something have happened, you know, when you're like together every day, you can go hug the person or like show love, like how love should be. Just talking at the phone at night, it's the voice, but it's like you can't have everything. It's not the same.
You can't have like the physical
Yeah.
connection.
And like not only kissing and like, but like being there for each other. It's like something else, being like in the same room.
I wrote this because when we are like arguing, it's mostly because it's misunderstanding. If you write something and I don't, and you write it in the wrong way and I really don't like understand it when it's on like texts and phone. When you are like meeting the person, you can like confront them more, but when it's like text, you can like come off maybe like angry, and then you get angry, and then I get angry, and then it's just like a ball going. And to just like talk about it, it's much more easier to do it face to face than to do it over text and phone.
Yeah, we have like some situation where like, for example, Sharmina can write something, but maybe she's in a hurry. The message can like seem a little bit ignorant. I have sent her a message saying good morning or something, and then it takes like 4 hours and I get a response and it's like thumbs up.
I never sent it.
No, but usually I'm the person sending the thumbs up. But like it can be like, I can seem a bit of like ignorant maybe, but let's say if she was living with me, she knew that I had like a super busy week, but because we are like from each other, she doesn't see it from my perspective or vice versa. So
we also talked about this for like a few days ago, also like trust issues. Like we haven't seen each other for like 2 months, and when you are living together, you always like know what the other person is doing, like as you said, but when it's like over a longer period of time, and if you don't like, for example, like reply and like those type of stuff, it can like provoke kind of like paranoia and like not trusting each other, which can also come off on the messages and when you're talking on the phone, and also then create like misunderstanding and just like the whole like.
sometimes it's not even our fault, you know. Messenger at Facebook have this funny glitch or bug where it's like, it have happened that Sharmina have sent me a message, but I receive it 4 hours later, and I'm like, and when I'm like sending her messages, it on this, for me it seems like she just seen them and totally ignored them. 8 in the morning next day, it's like all 5 messages comes at the same time, like bloop, 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 bloop. And you're like, then you like understand, oh, it's Messenger again messing with us, but like it's totally annoying when it's happened.
So like people are probably like thinking of like, if they are going in a long distance relationship, how do we cope with these cons of being in a long distance relationship? What do you think?
An important thing is to be honest. There's no reason to be like mysterious like other relationships. Maybe they are loyal, but they are like teasing each other, like, oh, I'm going out, and then it's like, I'm not gonna be responding to you in 3 hours, and maybe respond 4 a.m. in the night. It's like, screw that, just be totally honest, even though you have been having a big discussion, because it helps the communication and it's better for everyone. Like it's a win-win or a lose-lose situation.
I feel the same as well. That's a really good point. And also like when you like meet each other, like clear off your schedule completely so you have a lot of time together, because like we only like seeing each other for now for 2 weeks, and then we're not going to see each other for like 1 month again. So like really clear off your schedule and really like use your time together and like show your love all the lost time you didn't have together.
Yeah, and you also will probably encounter like maybe friends or family which are like, they don't understand because they are not like in the same position. But you have to just be like harsh and demanding, like say, sorry, but my girlfriend is coming to visit me, so that's my plan.
So the next question is a very hard question to answer. If you could have chosen, would we have taken the same decision again? Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think you have to explain yours first.
Well, no, but yes, it depends. The reason I wrote no and yes is because, first off, if I or Sharmina had the possibility to live together and study in the same city, then no. Then why do it? But because in our situation, Sharmina wouldn't follow her dreams and I would be like in million study loan.
Yeah.
For us, we didn't kind of have a choice, or then one of us had to like not follow our dream, and then it's like,
or you had to sacrifice with your financial situation, and I had to sacrifice for what I wanted to do and like pursue my career and my dream.
yeah, and your relationship should never come in front of your dream, and a relationship is not about like holding each other back. It's like helping each other pursue your dream.
Yeah.
quote Marcus.
Okay, yes, I wrote basically the same. Yes, because then we can pursue our career. It's just like what you said, that if I would have been studying in Norway, I wouldn't be able to have like a bachelor's degree in one of like the top universities that are studying fashion in the whole world. So I'm really like happy that we are okay with that, and that we can like that we accept each other, and that we trust each other enough to like take that step further, and that we can grow together in that way too. So which I also think that it's good for the future as well, for our relationship. I also think that strengthens our relationship much more, and then that we have like that background that we have been apart together for so long time.
Yeah, it's kind of like a huge trust test.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
it's like a challenge.
Yeah, take it as a challenge. If you survive this, you probably will be able to stay together for a lifetime, I think.
Yeah. How to survive long distance relationship.
Honesty.
Having the time for each other.
Yeah, valuable time.
Yeah, and also put off one time each day to talk to each other.
Scheduling time, both for like when you are not together, but also when you are like meeting. Maybe meeting is the most important, I think.
Yeah,
because that's like the real. Yeah.
Most important. So just like listening to the text message and just be really clear also in the text messages.
Be open. So
if you're having a bad day, say that you're having a bad day and that you maybe need some time.
Because that's kind of a challenge. You used to be like, when you're like in a relationship and know each other really well, you usually don't need to say like I'm having a bad day, because you know, catch it up really easily. But being long distance relationship, you have to remember like the other person don't know anything, like totally not like anything about your life or like how you are.
Yeah, they only know like what you are writing.
Yeah.
Talk with each other and be honest, and really like set time. Set time that we have mostly like in the night.
That's the easiest thing.
That's like right before we're going to bed, we call each other. So that's like our time every day when we're not together, that we are talking to each other and like making time for us. Yeah.
But again, some nights maybe you're off and we can't talk, then you maybe catch up on other days. It happens. So don't be like totally strict about every night.
Be understanding.
Yeah.
And be clear with your message and be honest. Also, if you are dealing like with trust issues, like for example, if I'm dealing trust issues with you, I don't trust you, where you're going, just be honest and be clear with your message, like, oh, where you're going, what you're doing, and then you can like explain what you're doing, so it kind of like calms me if I'm dealing with paranoia or trust issue. Which I feel like many long distance relationship, that's the main problem actually. That was all the questions for now. I hope you liked this video, and if you have any comments or anything, you can write it to us on the comment section below, or you can send me a personal DM on Instagram. I will happily give you some tips on that if you're in a long distance relationship, if you're going to be, or if you're struggling. I really hope that this kind of helped you as well. I want to have some more videos about this topic and with my boyfriend on the YouTube channel. Please write to us in the comment section below so I know what you want. Please subscribe and like this YouTube channel so we can give you more content around studying and a relationship and all of that stuff that's in my life. So thank you for watching again, and have a good day. Bye. Go. Må liksom late som at du ikke har sett det.
Jeg har ikke sett den, Nå skjønner jeg. Vi skal liksom snu den på 3. Jeg trodde vi skulle snu den med en gang. Så jeg tenkte jeg skulle snu den på 1. Ok, en gang til. Hva er verdifull på engelsk? Liksom verdifull tid, da. Jeg skal skrive.
Du må ikke si det, da. Du må bruke mobilen din, da. Ødelegger det.